Not all bananas are created equal. Forget the big Cavendish you see in every supermarket. Imagine a banana that's smaller, sweeter, and packed with flavor. So good, it's sometimes called the sugar banana. That's the ladyfinger banana. And today, I'll show you exactly how you can grow them at home and enjoy their unique taste straight from the plant. Hello, and welcome back to Thinglish Lifestyle. Here we love growing unusual plants, learning how they thrive, and of course, finding delicious ways to cook and eat them. If that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our future videos. Right, let's get into today's star of the show, the ladyfinger banana. What are ladyfinger bananas? So, what makes the ladyfinger different? Well, for a start, they're much smaller than the bananas you're used to, usually only 3 to 5 inches long. They have a very thin skin and a dense, creamy flesh that's bursting with sweetness. Some people say they taste like honey with a touch of vanilla. They're sometimes called sugar bananas, fig bananas, or even date bananas in different parts of the world. Originating in Malaysia and Indonesia, they're now grown across Asia, Australia, and tropical regions around the world. One neat little fact: ladyfinger bananas resist browning better than most, which makes them perfect for fruit salads and desserts. No more sad brown banana slices after a few minutes in the bowl. Why grow ladyfinger bananas? So why should you bother with ladyfingers when Cavendish bananas are everywhere? First, the flavor. Once you've had a ladyfinger banana, you'll realize just how bland supermarket bananas really are. Second, they're compact. While they can grow tall, there are dwarf varieties that are perfect for smaller gardens or even large pots. And third, they're nutritious. Like other bananas, they're a good source of potassium and fiber, but they're also rich in carotenoids, which are important for eye health. Plus, let's not forget, banana plants look amazing. They bring that lush, tropical feel to your garden. And if you treat them well, they'll reward you year after year. Climate, location, and soil. Bananas love warmth, and ladyfingers are no different. They thrive best in tropical and subtropical regions with plenty of sun, warmth, and humidity. Ideally, you're looking at 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. If you're in a cooler climate, don't panic. You can still grow them in a greenhouse or polytunnel. Just make sure they're protected from frost, because bananas absolutely hate the cold. Pick a sunny, sheltered spot, as their big leaves can tear easily in strong winds. And when it comes to soil, they like it rich, fertile, and well-drained. A slightly acidic to neutral pH is ideal, and they'll thank you for heavy mulching. Planting and early care. You won't be planting ladyfingers from seed. Instead, you'll use pups, which are the little shoots that grow from the base of the main plant. Choose a strong, healthy pup with its own root system. Cut it away carefully and plant it in a hole enriched with compost or well-rotted manure. Give them plenty of space, at least 2 to 3 meters if you're replanting a few. Water regularly to keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged. Bananas are thirsty plants, so don't let them dry out completely, and feed them often. They're heavy feeders, so they love organic fertilizer, compost teas, and regular mulching. Growth and flowering. As your ladyfinger plant matures, it'll go through a big leafy growth phase. Then, after several months, you'll spot something magical, a flower spike emerging from the center of the plant. This inflorescence produces tier after tier of little bananas, which are called hands. Each banana is a finger, and together they make up a bunch. Depending on your climate, it can take around 9 months to a year from planting before you see fruit. And don't be surprised if the plant dies back after fruiting. That's normal. New suckers from the base will keep the cycle going. Pests and problems. Now, ladyfingers aren't without their challenges. They can suffer from fungal diseases like leaf spot, which shows up as dark streaks on the leaves. They can also fall prey to banana weevils, aphids, and nematodes. The best way to prevent problems is by keeping them healthy Don't let the soil get waterlogged. Keep good airflow around the plant and remove any dead leaves. Regular mulching and feeding also keep them strong enough to resist most issues. Harvesting. So how do you know when your ladyfingers are ready? Look for the bananas filling out nicely so they're plump and firm, even if they're still green. You can harvest the whole bunch before it ripens and let it ripen off the plant, or wait until they start to turn yellow. Cut the bunch with a sharp knife, being careful because they're heavy. Then hang them in a shaded spot to ripen. One of the joys of ladyfingers is that they hold their shape and taste great even when ripe, without going mushy too quickly. Eating and cooking. Now for the best bit, eating them. Ladyfingers are delicious fresh, straight from the hand. They're perfect for kids' lunchboxes or as a quick sweet snack. Because they resist browning, they're brilliant in fruit salads and desserts. You can slice them over cereal or porridge, blend them into smoothies, or freeze them for a homemade banana ice cream. In Southeast Asia, they're often fried into banana fritters or cooked with sticky rice and coconut milk. You can also grill them, caramelize them, or bake them into banana bread. Honestly, once you start experimenting, you'll never look at a banana the same way again. Taste and texture. Compared to a Cavendish, ladyfingers are creamier, denser, and far sweeter. Some people describe them as honey-like. Others say they taste of vanilla. They've got a delicate, thin skin, which makes them easy to peel, but they're also more fragile, so handle with care. If you've only ever had Cavendish, you're in for a treat. Ladyfingers are on a completely different level. Let's wrap this up. So there you have it. Ladyfinger bananas. Small, sweet, and surprisingly easy to grow if you give them the right care. They'll not only give you fruit that tastes like nature's dessert, but they'll also turn your garden into a little slice of the tropics. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to Thinglish Lifestyle for more growing guides and tasty recipes. Have you grown ladyfinger bananas yourself, or are you thinking of trying them? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. Until next time, live a life less ordinary.